Hello and welcome one more time. My name is Alex Centeno, and in this episode, what we're going to be taking a look at is how to trigger from an iPhone a Python script inside of DaVinci Resolve. So what we're going to be doing is super simple. We're going to take our shortcuts app inside of iOS. It can be on an iPhone, it can be an Apple Watch, and basically we're going to just press open DaVinci, and is going to trigger the opening of DaVinci Resolve for us. Let's take a look. All right, I am here in my editor, and I have created a script that is going to be called 1L.py. And here we're just calling the shebang for Python, and then we're defining a function called main that is going to do at first two things. It's going to import the operating system module, then the time module, and basically it's going to call the opening of DaVinci Resolve, and then it's going to sleep for 5 seconds and then print the word loaded. Super simple. It's basically just going in the operating system, it's triggering the opening of the DaVinci Resolve app, and then waiting until it says loaded. Now let's take a look at what happens, or what's actually triggering this script. I'm here in my shortcuts app on my Mac, and I have one called Open DaVinci. And so I'm just going to double click on it to show you what is happening here. The first one is just the default receive any input from quick actions. And if there's no input, then it continues. And then I am using a text module here to just go to the location. So I'm adding this as a text document first because I'm going to pass this to my actual run script over SSH. So the whole concept is that I am running a script that is going through SSH in my local machine, but it's being triggered through my phone or even through my Apple Watch. So I prepare the statements first, changing directory to where I have that file, and then calling that file with Python 3. So calling the 1L.py after the fact. I am connecting to my local computer with SSH, and basically all I do is the input is going to be the text that I prepared in the previous node. As you can see, I run the script over SSH. This is outside of the purpose of this tutorial, but basically what you need to do is find the local IP address of your computer in your local network, the port that is going to be used, which is normally port 22. Then the user, which is the user that you use to log into your computer. And then you can use either an authentication SSH key, like I'm using in this example, or you can use your username and your password as you normally would to log into your computer. Then if there's a shell script result, then we're going to load it into a text module that we're going to show as a notification on the phone. Otherwise, just show a notification that says no result. So basically, it's just going through the process of preparing a statement that calls the script, then sending that script in SSH, and then sending any report back. The beautiful thing is that we can move this script instead of the Mac to an iPhone, and we can trigger it from the iPhone, or you can trigger it from the Apple Watch. So if you go to the properties here on the right, you'll see that you can pin it into the menu bar. You can use it as a quick action, or if you keep going down, you can even set it as a keyword shortcut, so a combination of keys, or you can add it on the Apple Watch, and that's exactly what I have. So instead of actually having to open DaVinci Resolve by creating a combination or just finding the icon or whatnot, all I have to do is just on my phone, just click open DaVinci Resolve, and it triggers the opening of DaVinci Resolve. I hope that this has been really beneficial and eye-opening, and if it has been, please consider liking and subscribing to learn more about this kind of videos and automation inside of DaVinci Resolve. Until next time, see you later.